Are you good at identifying rhythms, patterns, and tones in music? Do you find it easier to learn concepts when you turn them into songs? Have you been praised for your ability to play a musical instrument? Perhaps you enjoy listening to and composing music. If so, you've demonstrated elements of musical intelligence. What is musical intelligence? As stated by Howard Gardner, musical intelligence is one of the 9 multiple intelligences, summarized in his influential work, Frames of Mind, The Theory of Multiple Intelligences, 1983. Gardner argued that intelligence is not a single intellectual capacity of a person, but rather a combination of 9 distinct types of intelligence.
People with musical intelligence tend to think in terms of patterns, so they seek new patterns of knowledge to enhance their learning. They also look for patterns in speech and language. They can remember things, like shopping lists or vocabulary words, by turning them into lyrics or rhymes. In other words, these individuals think differently, leaning more towards music and rhythms. People with musical intelligence can quickly hear and identify patterns. They are attuned to beats and sounds. For example, they can easily distinguish the sound of a clarinet from that of a flute. It's not surprising that musicians, composers, band directors, and music critics are among those whom Gardner considers to have high musical intelligence.
Famous people with high musical intelligence. Ludwig van Beethoven, clearly one of the greatest composers in history. Beethoven wrote many of his best pieces after becoming deaf. He expressed that he imagined the notes, from every instrument you'd find in an orchestra, all in his head. Michael Jackson, the late pop singer, mesmerized millions with his sense of rhythm, musical skill, and apparent ability to defy the laws of physics in his dance moves.
Miles Davis, a great trumpeter who, as a bandleader and composer, was a significant influence in the music and jazz of the late 1940s. Davis was praised as a musical genius and celebrated for the beauty and sensitivity of his playing. Jimi Hendrix, a guitarist who made history. Hendrix was one of the first guitarists to extensively use tone-altering effects units in mainstream rock. Hendrix was the first musician to use stereophonic phase effects in recordings.
People with musical intelligence generally seek patterns in their environment and use patterns to remember things. Are drawn to sound, enjoy dancing and singing, and are skilled in playing various instruments. Quickly memorize phrases and words in foreign languages. Have the ability to remember songs easily, a high level of understanding of musical structure, notes, pitch, and rhythm. Why is musical intelligence important? Inspiring and encouraging children to enhance their musical intelligence means using music, art, theater, and dance to develop students' skills and understanding within and across disciplines.
There are many reasons why musical intelligence is crucial, especially for children. We will mention the 3 most important ones. Musical interaction and lessons require focus. Therefore, they teach children to practice patience and become better at concentrating on other topics. Learning musical notation is an excellent skill to practice. It requires children to decode, much like learning to read. These codes are translated into precise motor patterns, thus developing motor memory. Children learn to improvise within a set of musical laws and play within a knowledge base.
Young students with this type of intelligence can bring a wide range of skill sets to the classroom, including rhythm and an appreciation for patterns. Gardner argued that musical intelligence was akin to having superior linguistic intelligence. When playing an instrument, including the voice, the brain operates at a high level, supporting abstract thinking, analysis, and synthesis. According to research, it influences other cognitive tasks such as visuospatial skills, reading skills, abstract mathematical skills, perceptual organization, vocabulary retention, verbal skills, translating thoughts into sounds, general memory.
Thus, music engages the abstract functioning of the brain and has a positive long-term effect. Did you find this video informative? If you have any tips about your journey with musical intelligence, please share them with us in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like. Goodbye.